Well, you know, so far this looks fine, but there's nothing really Glen Keane about it.
A handsome man. We're in love.
Oh, there it is. What's up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? My name is Cody Hansel, and I am the third extra character that was not needed. I just got done watching Glen Keane's To the Moon, a film that came on Netflix, and I was pretty excited for it. It looked pretty good visually. It was nice looking. I liked the character designs a lot. I liked the weird space look of everything. And I really enjoyed the fact that it was going to be a musical, because I love musicals. It's my favorite form of movie. I watched it the day it came out, and I have some thoughts. Generally speaking, by the way, there's going to be very few spoilers here. I will be talking about spoilers later on in a different video, or on my talk show, which you can check out every Sunday on Twitch at 4 p.m. Central Time, the Animation Talk Show. And you can ask me questions about it there live, and I'll be more than happy to talk to you about it. This video is going to be spoiler free. Generally, I'm just speaking about the overall thoughts I had on the film. First and foremost, it's a good looking film. I like the look of this movie. The colors are nice. The character designs are fun. I like the concept of everything. And the trailer really grabs you, and everything that you see in the trailer is probably some of the better parts of the movie, because the trailer felt like it was telling me what the movie was going to be about. And then the movie takes way longer to tell me what it's about. It's not a bad movie. It's a perfectly fine movie. I think it's fatty. And let me tell you what I mean by that. There's too many characters in this movie that do too many things that don't interact with our main characters and our main plot. And whenever it does interact, they interact in a way that's wholly unnecessary or feels out of place compared to the rest of the film. So for example, we have 3 pets. We have Bungie, who is this little bunny rabbit. We have a frog that is Chin's pet. And then we have a space dog thing. That is an unnecessary number of weird sidekick pets. I'm fine with a character or something being there just for comedic relief, but you've got to use it enough to justify it being there. And the frog did not get used enough in the movie at all. If you're gonna have it in the movie, have it do something useful. It did nothing. That's a negative. Let me do a positive real quick. The music is pretty good. Some of it's pretty middle of the road. Ultraluminary was a lot of fun. It was probably my favorite visual piece in the film, but my favorite movie was definitely Rocket to the Moon, the original and the reprise. I think together they work really, really well and were the high point in the film for me. Hey Boy. Hey, that whole scene was I don't know what this is here for, but it was fun. But at the same time, I'm like, but why though? I'm like, it's fun. I like looking at it, but what does it do for me besides ping pong? I get it. It's kind of cool, but also why? It's changing nothing. It added almost nothing, virtually any character change at all. So what's going on? And then also they mention multiple plot elements that don't come back at all. This one element that's supposed to kind of sow doubt in the characters and maybe give us a reason to believe why something's going to go wrong, but then they don't play on it, or it doesn't become a part of the character's motivations or anything. Why? One thing I will praise this movie for sure, is there is not a blatant antagonist. There's obviously an antagonistic force, an antagonistic? Yeah, I'm antagonistic. There isn't a villain, a clear-cut villain. And movies are doing more and more of that nowadays, especially children's films. And I appreciate it because, it shows that not everything is so black and white, and I appreciate that. That being said, there felt like there was very little motivation for most of what was happening, and the one main source of most of that antagonizing wants something but doesn't go out of their way to get it, even though they could easily get it if they just helped, and it doesn't do anything. I could have solved my own problem, but I didn't do it. That's the main bit. Back to trimming the fat. Along with the little frog character, who I think is completely useless and does nothing for the film, there was also Gobi, the little green dog thing. And he is also virtually unnecessary if you restructure the film a little bit, where they would still have gotten the same result, and in my opinion, likely a stronger result, while still being able to get their whole plot across. A major crux of this film is Feifei and Chin trying to build a relationship. Fei Fei trying to get over the fact that she doesn't want Chin to be her new brother and things like that. They don't spend the time to build their relationship. They're separate the entire movie. There's the beginning, there's the meeting, and then they go to the moon, and then they don't see each other for 45 minutes, and then the movie ends. And that's the entirety of Fei Fei and Chin's relationship. I get that the movie isn't about Fei Fei and Chin coming together. It's about Fei Fei getting over the loss of her mother. But without emotional resolution, probably would have felt way more poignant if it came from a character who is part of that emotional blockade and not some random character she found on the moon who does virtually nothing, but I did like his song. People say, oh, this is a tangent. People say Olaf is annoying. I think Gobi is annoying. At least Olaf from Frozen 1, he's not bad. I think Olaf from Frozen 1 is fine. Gobi is annoying for most of the movie until one song, which is good. And then he just goes back to being, he feels like a different character. He doesn't even feel like Gobi anymore after the song. He feels like this totally different character. And it's a small change, but it was so noticeable to me. It was so obvious. I feel like if you trimmed Gobi and the frog out of the movie, you're cutting so much fat there that you're solving a lot of the problems. Let Fei Fei and Chin spend a lot more time together, because then you have a real emotional connection forming between these two characters who we as the audience have to feel like by the end of the film are siblings, because that's the journey that's being taken there. There's the journey of her accepting her new family, and there's a journey of Fei Fei getting over her mother's death. That is what's happening here. And it just doesn't feel tight. It felt like the movie was jumping all over the place, and I couldn't keep up, because one moment we're here and another moment we're there, and there's like an A plot about Fei Fei trying to find a gift, there's a B plot about Chin trying to find Fei Fei, and there's a C plot about a rabbit trying to make a potion. And I don't care about rabbit potions, and I don't care about rabbit romance, which is also a super minor subplot. So why are we doing all this? I don't know. Also, why did you put a moondog in the beginning of the movie and not pay off the moondog at the end of the film besides just showing it? Why are we putting all these lions in the movie and not giving me the big boy moondog? The lions are cute. I like the lions. They're fun. But moondog! Moondog! Give me moondog! The movie is perfectly fine. It's a perfectly reasonable film. There's just too much going on that it pulls away from the main focus of the narrative, while also trying to develop too many characters that would have developed stronger if they were together and some of the auxiliary characters were cut. That's it. That sums up the whole thing. Why did I record for this long when I could have just summed it all right there? I don't know. Everybody, thank you for watching. Watch To the Moon. It's worth watching, and I would like to see Glenn Keane make more films. That being said, follow me on social medias. Follow me here on YouTube. Go check out my Twitch, where I'm going to do a live show every Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Time, the Animation Talk Show. And follow me on all the social medias. Join my Discord, where you can talk to me about stuff right there. And I don't know, maybe recommend something for me to watch. I don't know. All that will be links down below. Everybody, thank you for watching. Peace.